Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Needs assassin.
Dire team pick.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Keeper of the Light.
Radiant team pick.
Runic. Life Stealer.
Dire team pick.
Shadow Demon.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. team pick.
Gyrocopter!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Chaos Knight.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Enigma.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Queen of Pain.
Welcome everybody to your game number 4 in the group stage, and it's actually going to be Enigma versus Reason. This is one that I've been looking forward to all day. So far, I've seen both teams lose to IMG, so I'm interested to see who's going to be the best one out of the two today in this game. Interesting draft have actually got coming out. So I remember speaking to Will earlier today and him saying that we just basically need to give Jack Quap because Jack's shit, so we need to give him Quap. But I am interested in this game as well. We do see an Enigma picked up as well, and as I mentioned to my buddy Brockle here, if Dread Knight manages to still reverse polarity and puts a black hole on top of it, it's going to be pretty big. So we'll be taking a close, keeping a close eye on top of the Rubik this game, seeing how that goes down. Just wait for the last two people to pick up their heroes now. That was a nice burger. Anyway, so we do have a quick pause coming out, but we're going to go through the heroes real quick. So Dread Knight's going to be playing on the Rubik yet again. Ghost Shark's going to be playing the Gyrocopter. Steven11 is going to be playing up on the Enigma, playing for Enigma. Payne's going to be playing on the Lifestealer once again, and finally Antab is going to be playing on the Nyx Assassin. And as we look, run over the Reason side as well, well, no surprises there, it's going to be the offlane Magnus. Jack's going to be playing the Queen of Pain in solo mid, which means that the three heroes forming the tri-lane for Reason are going to be Fade on the Keeper of the Light, Jono on the Shadow Demon, and finally Thomas is going to be playing on the Chaos Knight. About ready to get go. A lot of scribbles coming down from the Gyrocopter in bottom lane. Maybe the one defensively defend their jungle. My heroes are going to just pick up their items and get moving out. So yep, instantly Thomas, Jack, Fade, in fact everyone from Reason are just going to head straight down to the bottom lane. And it looks like we could see some more early game aggression yet again. But the line actually being drawn now by the Coddle too. In fact, they're arguing about where to go here. One line saying, let's go for a river. Nope, let's just go through the lane. Instead, actually, there's not much rotation coming in from down from eNigma. We do see Antab as well as Pain heading down the bottom lane. But at the moment, Dreadnought, he's wandering off up towards the mid along with Goshawk. So this could be really bad for Pain and Antab. They could get caught out. There's a 5-man smoke coming bottom now from Reason. In fact, they shouldn't pass each other. Pain and Antab are just going to sit defensively in their lane. They definitely don't want to get caught out off guard now. In fact, Antab's even going to rotate into the trees. Want to be defensive. Oh no, they're not doing this, are they? They're going to try and catch the blocker.
30 seconds to battle.
They're in position for this. Whether they decide to do it or not is questionable. It looks like Will's going to head off up towards his lane, but in fact, Jack as well, he's going to go towards his mid lane. So we see the tri-lane rotating. The ward blocker expected to be dropped now. That phase just going to hide in the trees, and we quickly have a pause coming out as well. As we see more pigs, so we are going to see Fade blocking this pool camp. Dreadeye has started to make his way down to the bottom lane after warding just the high ground near the ancients for his team, and he will be joining Pain as well as Antab in this bottom lane. They're having a mumble issue as well, apparently. So yeah, we're just going to wait for the players to unpause real quick. Interesting draft, actually. Kind of don't know who has the stronger side at this point. I mean, eNigma definitely have the team fight. They have eNigma, they have Jaro, and they have Rubik, so that's a lot of team fight for their team. Whereas Reason, they've really got more of the let's pick off one guy kind of lineup to begin with. You initiate with Shadow Demon, you get a Chaos Bolt on top of it, you throw an Illuminate down, and of course Queen of Pain's always got that burst there. But again, they still have team fight. If you get an RP on top of a Sonic Wave and an Illuminate, it's pretty much 5 men dead. 5 men dead? 5 people dying in that fight. But yeah, very aggressive play coming out from a Reason now.
The battle begins for good.
He's just going to sit his tower safely, as is Antab. But we've got 2 wards coming down from them now. We're going to keep an eye on the rune as well as block the camp. And Dreadnought actually sitting very defensively. He doesn't want to get caught out by Reason now. He might know that Reason were in that jungle. And John now is actually going to micro one of his illusions to possibly come and bait out some spells from eNigma. Use up some mana on Antab perhaps. But they've got to know that he's on his own. And of course he's just an illusion, so why would he be coming out of position this much? But he's going to sit at the back, John is. Micro this illusion appropriately. And there goes the Impale, so Antab uses his early Impale. It's got an 8-second cooldown, so now maybe Reason want to go on this. They're going to start throwing the right clicks towards Pain. He's going to instantly eat a Tango just to try and get himself back up to full health. And yeah, we're really going to see the damage from Chaos Knight controlling this lane. He's got 70 base damage compared to 64 of Lifestealer. So really, Thomas, providing that he's absolutely perfect with his assets, he should completely control the lane. We're going to see what he does here. Pain, he's going to pick up a few assets of his own. And I shouldn't really watch him just the mid lane, bottom lane, because in mid lane we've got Goshawk playing up on the Gyrocopter versus Jack's Queen of Pain. Going for the early bottle rush build on Queen of Pain, and looks like Goshawk's going to be going for those Tranquils. Goshawk's going to take a sting to the face. And we do, of course, see Steven playing the offlane eNigma versus the Magnus, and this should be a tough lane for Will. Those Eidolons are going to do a lot of damage, but at the same time, Will can clear him out with Shockwave. And Steven just instantly loses his clarity. But he's going to right-click Will down to half HP, interestingly enough. Now back in bottom lane, the wards are watching Fade. In fact, there's a Sentry as well as an Observer right there, and they're just going to instantly de-ward Fade and John. Both the Sentry as well as the Observers. Now Reason taking even more lane advantage here. And it's what even ENigma scared. They don't know when the Cottle Blast is coming, they don't know when the Disruption is coming. All they know is that they will come. Jack throwing another Shadow Strike on top of Goshawk. And he's really out of regen, and he's not quite there for his bottle yet, whereas Jack already has this as well, it's 350 gold. He's just going to start using that level 2 Black Iron to try and farm. And there goes the Scream out by Jack, so some early aggression.
Not worthy.
In that top lane again we have Will. It's farming pretty well. Got 4 for 1. It's definitely not as much better to Steven 9 for 10, sorry. But of course that's the pair of eNigma. He has a denial just coming out from his demonic conversions. And Jack gets himself a regen rune, so denying that from the Gyrocopter as well. Okay, yeah, the Disruption up bottom lane. He's got on top of Pain. He's going to use the raid so the Illuminate does no damage, but Antab is going to take it to the face. In fact, they didn't even follow up with a Chaos Bolt. They probably expected the Rage straight away and they wanted to waste it. But at the same time, Disruption's got a longer cooldown than Rage. So they really have no space to go on, Reason here. No, Jack's so aggressive in his top lane. Actually, running out of mana completely. The Ghoshawk's going to start spamming him. But Jack does have that regen room ready, so he's going to be happy to pop that soon. While taking Goshawk low. Goshawk's actually out of regen. He's decided to go for the boots rather than the bottle build. Now Steven definitely controlling his top lane pretty well. Will's trying to do his best to farm. In fact, he wants to get off some of those Eidolons if possible. Doesn't hit him with a shockwave, and now he's out of mana, but I believe he's bottle crone. Yep, he's already sent that bottle back to base. He's going to get a free reign of the courier this game. Gyro, he's actually going to be taking low here, Goshawk. Jack used pretty much all of his spells for that one. And unfortunately, he's only level 1 Shadow Strike, so Goshawk's definitely not going to tick over from this one. He did buy those Tranquils and instantly got them cancelled. He used them at a bad time. And now this is going to give Jack free roam of the levels as well as the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And he's going to start putting some pressure on that C1 Terror as well. In bot lane, it's just the battle of the wards. Really, neither team have started to put on aggression. We've seen more disruption initiation from Janelle.
Middle tower.
It's the same in top lane. It's just at the moment it's a passive farming game. 4 minutes in, still no kills. Jack really taking advantage in this middle lane. We know for a fact that Queen of Pain's one of his favourite heroes. He's actually top of the CS board at the moment with 19 for free. That ping's going down. Jack's actually rotating. He's going to get himself a double damage rune, so although he doesn't have boots yet, there's still in his stash. He might actually look to put some aggression on this bottom lane. Instead, he's just going to head to the middle actually. And go back on Goshawk, who does give himself another salve as well as his Tranquil boots. I mean, while Pain, the crit wave has been pulled closer towards the Dire Tower, so Pain's really not got the space to farm at the moment. So CK's on 90 for 65. Disruption's going to go down on him. And the Shadow Poison as well. He could pop the Rage. In fact, he's going to get 3 seconds stun by Thomas. And there's the playbook coming out from Dreadnought. The Coddle Illuminate doesn't actually do any damage. And that's a nice spike carapace, wasting the Reality Rift from Thomas there. Completely stopping that bonus damage. So another great disengage coming out from eNigma. They had the Fade Bolt to put down any damage that Thomas wanted to do to Pain. Pain obviously managed to use his Rage to stop the Coddle Blast. That's a lot of mana used for both teams though.
Somebody actually died.
Jack, oh, I missed first blood. It looks like Jaro actually went aggressive. He died around the middle of the river. Jack was pretty low on health. So he popped the DD rune. Caught Goshawk off guard. Alright, there's a 5 minute top lane. 24 for 19 on eNigma. The pair of denials coming out from eNigma, but he's actually been taken pretty low by Well. And that's because the Soul Rig spam. And I missed the bottom lane. Rubik getting taken there by Thomas. In fact, I'm 2 for 2 so far. I'm missing kills. But Rubik does fall. Kill gets into my CK there. And it's probably a standard kill, to be honest. Disruption, Chaos Bolts, Reality Rift.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the Rubik really isn't strong enough to be getting caught out by that. And actually, the tier 1 Terry mid lane is over half health down there. Jack put some great aggression on there. Already forced Goshawk out of lane once, and he's going to do it just right again. As soon as Goshawk gets back to lane, he's down to half health. Can't use those Tranquils right now. And Jack is actually gambling for the top room, but it's going to be an illusion bottom. Bottom lane, Pain has a soul catch on top of him. Illuminate didn't actually hit him, I don't think. But Thomas is going deep. Tried to Reality Rift, lost vision now. And Pain will just pop the Rage to be able to walk away from that one.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Himself back up. Popping again, illusion rune. He's going to head back in towards the middle lane. Now look at the top still as well. Steven's there level 6, so he can rotate bottom whenever he wants with that black hole. It's the same on Magnus as well, but he reverse polarity. And Magnus actually sitting a bit richer than eNigma at this point. They both have boots, but obviously eNigma getting the Soul Ring. And I missed another kill.
That's not gonna
3
hold.
kills missed for me so far. Jack picking up the Gyro once more. Completely dominating this middle lane, as you know. He's got level 8 up on him compared to the 5 of Gyrocopter. And this is a very sad Gyro in the middle lane. 1 second stun up on Pain, so not going to be enough. There will be an Illuminate over the top there by Fade. And their reason definitely controlling the mid lane at the moment, as well as the bottom lane getting that early kill on CK. Who's level 4 and already has his power treads complete, as a matter of fact. Whereas Pain still sitting on normal boots. 530 gold away from his power treads. And well, you can tell he really wants to put some aggression on this eNigma, but he just can't do it. If eNigma actually stuns up Well here, sorry, Steven stuns up Well, then he's going to take so much damage from the demonic conversions, as well as the Malefic stun, of course. As far as CK goes, Thomas is actually controlling the lane. 30 for 7 on him compared to 19 coming up on Pain, sorry. Pain, Disruptor coming in from Janelle. They're driving past the tower for this one. Illuminate's going to go off, but again, it's just the power of the With the rage from Pain, he can't take any damage from that limit. But Jackson here in the bottom lane. So 3 seconds to coming out from CK, and that's a very dead time. Pain needs to pop the blast. And the scream coming out on top of Pain. Pain's taking a lot of damage, but the Ghost Sword is pop level 6, and he's going to get some collateral here. Jack's not going to get down, but he will pick up the Shadow Demon as well. Fade getting taken in, and Thomas again chased by Rocket. It's only a level 1 Rocket though, so he's not going to do hardly any damage to him, but he's still going to try and take it down before it's Thomas. Are they going to get it? No. Blink used by Jack, and Thomas will get stunned. Level 1 Rocket out, not going to do anything, and Gyrocopter gets himself slightly back in this game with an extra kill. But meanwhile, Jack is currently 2-0-2 and having a fantastic game on that Queen of Pain. 5 for 1 to score so far on Reason. XP Graph as expected 2,000 because that Gyro is so far behind. And at the same time, Gold Graph is about for 2,500. Reason definitely controlling the lanes at this point. Drums nearly built on CK now. Just needs that recipe. He will be done with that one. Gopshuk has himself a DD rune. Never went for the bottle. In fact, he's sitting pretty poor on gold right now. 730 up on him, and he just picks up his magic wand on the courier. Other than that, he really can't afford to stand in the lane versus Queen of Pain, who has power treads as well as a null talisman, bottle, and wand. In fact, Jack's just going to throw the aggression straight down. He's a level ahead. In fact, Gopshuk now he's level 8 as well, but Quap's just about to hit 9. Well, not actually using Skewer to interrupt a TP from Steven. But Steven is low on health and he's TP bottom. But it's a very obvious TP coming down from Steven there. Dread Knight is going to pull John L back. Maybe John's just going to disrupt himself, but he's dead here. But he's going to pop the blast. Steven nearly goes down for it. John's going to try and trade. In fact, Antab's actually going to come out with the Impale on top of Thomas. And there goes the open woods as well. But here comes Magnus, also low on health. Both the offlaners want to come down here with just 300 health or whatever and try and use their ultimates, but neither of them are going to do so. And essentially they wasted 135 gold. They did manage to pick up 1 kill though, and that was on Fade. Got himself caught out of position. Will would have called the TP. He TP'd about here, so I don't think he was out of the vision range, because the Magnus was standing around this line. But if Will would have seen it earlier, maybe he could have used Skewer. He might have been a bit far out of the range at that point. And Jack gambling for the 10-minute rune is actually going to be bottom minutes in invis. So Jack again, I believe he's got Sonic Wave back up in 5 seconds, so he can definitely put some aggression down this bottom lane. Meanwhile, Gyro started to build towards his Ring of Aquila. Bottom lane. Oh, the Eidolons are doing so much damage to John out. They are going to time out, and Antab not going to be able to do any aggression here, but Jack's there with the invis. There is an Observer ward, not a Sentry one now. So Jack wants to go Pain, Screamer Pain go in. They can't quite bring him down. The TP's coming in from eNigma once again. I see, really pops the Saw Ring, makes some more Eidolons.
Middle tower is all
And
alone
see
in the
reason to
world.
back it off. They seem to be very scared of the eNigma at this point. Which is a little surprising, because Jack's really been controlling the game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
As long as I get Will down here as well, then we'll have the ultis for both teams. Will does have his arcane boost complete. I don't think he has his Blink Dagger yet. I'd be very surprised. No, he doesn't. Now, here we're looking for last hits once more. So Queen of Pain still leading the way, followed by eNigma. Then Magnus and CK, so the gold really going the way of Reason at this point. 2,000 still. But the XP slowly coming back the way of eNigma.
Radiant.
Dread Knight's lost vision by Thomas there. That could have been a kill. And Dread very lucky to dupe behind that one single tree
Radiant's
here.
top tower no longer
Makes
radiates.
such a difference. But Magnus, well, gets himself a tear in top lane. We'll get the last hit as well, so that's putting him on 800 gold. Getting closer and closer to that blink. Dread Knight picks up Thomas. Thomas is just going to put the aggression on Dread now. Nice disruption from John. Actually stopping the CK bolt, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. CK will still get last hit. In fact, Fate's, I keep calling him Thingy Fade, but no, it's Fate's playing the Coddle, of course. And now it's time for this tier 1 tower to fall in bottom lane. Pain's already headed his way into the jungle to get some more farm.
I feel sad for them.
Meanwhile, Steven's done the same. He's going for an early mechanism. Already got the headdress complete. Needed the buckler as well. But Jack's going to get rocketed up now.
Radiant's bottom
Rush
tower
off.
is under
Just throwing
attack.
out some of the flat cannon hits. Choosing not to go fully aggressive on him. Now Will with the definite tier 1 tower in bottom lane.
Radiant's bottom
Thomas
tower
does get the
has
last hit on that
fallen.
one. And as I said, Pain is now in the woods. He's trying to get some items up as soon as he can. Still doesn't have his power treads complete, and Antab is stalking
Dire's
Jack right
courier
now.
has
The
been
courier! Oh, that courier snipe! Antab picks up the fleet courier. Will actually missing on the skewer, and then stunning himself because of the spike carapace. And now Jara says to support the core down's going to go out, but it's actually not going to hit on anybody. It's a bit of a bad positioning, but he probably expected Jack to blink over. In fact, Jack's going to get another kill here. Nice Sonic Wave. He gets the courier, but he's going to die to the Sonic Wave anyway. And now Ghost Shark's in a lot of trouble. I don't think John L's fast enough to keep up with him now. Ghost Shock's about 30 movement speed more. Thomas, all he needs is one reality for one stun as well. At the same time, Dreadnought's like, I heard him lifting someone. I think he was lifting well at the back of play. And now at the same time, Jack just instantly rotates to the top lane, but Steven's going to TP out. He's going to go down bottom, get himself some farm, or just support Pain. Really needs to start getting items up. Just finished his power treads. We saw CK power treads about 8 minutes ago. It's very much behind there. Drums now complete on Thomas as well as his magic wand. And it should be another tier 1 tower falling in the way of Reason, taking control of the map so far, and they will have their third tower of the game. 4,000 gold, 2,000 XP. Was that 3,000? I can't read. That's 2,000. Fortify is going to come out now. Ghost Shock as well as Antap. The one trying to get a deny. In fact, a very aggressive TP coming in from Pain now. The Rocket's already travelling, and that's a nice stun coming out from Antap. The cooldown's going to go down as well. John actually disrupts as well. And Will's going to skew himself away, so nobody's going to get taken out in this fight. Aggressive TPs, but good defensive play coming out from John. Completely stops Will getting killed there. But they are going to get a tower deny. Not giving Reason all the gold in the world. Antap with 60 damage is trying to get it.
Radiant's middle tower was killed by the Radiant.
Now Domus is starting to build towards his armlet. Already got the helmet of the Dom. Yep, tower deny was picked up by Nyx there. But it still gives Reason more map control in the game. And as expected, Will's actually going towards the cloak early. He's going to try and get that Hood of Defiance as soon as he can, rather than getting that Blink Dagger. Because you really want to catch Dreadnought off guard. If you don't get Dreadnought in the RP and he's level 6, he will bring it back to you. Now we see Jack. This is a typical build we see Jack do. He goes Power Tread straight into Aghanims. And that's exactly what he's going to do this game. Getting that early Ogre Club, just give himself some survivability. Now they're looking to gank to jungle, perhaps? There's a lot of people TPing into the mid lane, and I think they've got a smoke ready. Yeah, Jono does have a smoke, so we're going to have 4 heroes smoking up. Jack's in the top lane, just trying to get some farm. And they're not going to walk past the Sentry Ward here. There was a Radiant Ward now there, but they did go back on the high ground, so there wasn't spotted. And in fact, there's 3 heroes gathered around here, and this could be really bad for them. Jono's on the high ground. He's going to get spotted out by Pain. The smoke's going to wear off. The pings go down, and there goes the Soul Catcher. It's actually not going to hit on anybody because Pain uses the magic reason just in time. And Ghost Shock has actually caught Thomas out of position, and Thomas is going to have to back off as the cooldown will not hit him. Pain picks up a kill on Fade, and the smoke gank from Reason just completely backfired. They say it was so disorganized in that fight. But now Jack, Black Hole coming in from Steven. He's going to hit on Will. That will be death of him. The Rocket Barrage doing so much damage, and Jack's going to be able to blink himself away. The Eidolons will give chase, but they're not going to do anything. 3 kills going away of eNigma. Fantastic Black Hole as well. Completely shutting them down again on the more kills. And Thomas has to limp himself out there as well. And this will be the tier 1 tower going away of eNigma. They don't want to make the same mistakes as last game. They controlled the lanes, or they tried the best to control lanes, but then they did nothing with it last game. And there's a jump charge by Thomas. They want to put the aggression down. Ghost Shock, he's going to get pulled back. Doesn't choose to throw the Chaos Bolt out. I think they actually lost vision of him. Because the heroes were... and the towers tonight again. Yeah, the heroes were quite far back as well. Everyone else, apart from the 2 that went down the river. So he might have just not chosen to throw the bolt. Didn't want to go any further on it. Yeah, Thomas now.
By the gods, the Dire's
spent a lot of
bottom tower doesn't
time
even
messing around
have
in middle
arms
lane,
to
so he
defend
hasn't got any more
itself.
farm.
What
There's
a
no close to
brave
that
tower.
armlet at this point. And a good fight for eNigma overall. 2,000 gold now goes the way of... still goes the way of Reason, but it's coming back up towards eNigma now. And the XP just has a huge spike. 1,200 XP away of eNigma. Now he's trying to D-ward. They didn't actually finish D-ward in there. Jono, still 1 more Shadow Poise he needs to do. 1 more hit. 1 more hit. And there goes the ward. D-warding with Shadow Demon. Just as SMG. Well, no, it doesn't run out to place a new one. Things going in on Thomas, as well as Jack. And Tab. He's going to try and find Jack, maybe. Or not. I hear a Purge. Pain. So Jono is up to level 6 on that Shadow Demon now. So Pain had to back off there. And we got on Black Hole. There's still 100 seconds on that one, so we're not going to see that for a little while. And Rubik's still only level 5. Really wants to reverse polarity. And talking of reverse polarity, still not seeing one this game from Will. It's a little bit surprising. I really don't think Reason are putting as much aggression on as they could do so at this point because of their advantage. But they decided to go for the smoke gank, of course, and just completely backfired. Got caught out of position. How are we doing on Steven's farm? Go towards that BKB. Mechanism already complete. Still got a way to go on that BKB. But he'll be very happy when he gets it, and hopefully he won't have to get a Blink Dagger until much later on. So they won't need that initiation just because of, well, kind of because of Rubik. At the same time, they could do so, and their reason, they're just playing this early game aggression. They want to use the CK to push. He doesn't have his armor complete yet, but it doesn't really matter for them. The rocket is going to go out on top of Thomas. Probably not going to kill this off in time. In fact, they do. They kill it really easily. Jack getting last hit on that, so he gets a bit more extra gold. Disruption coming out from John L. Soul Catcher on top of him as well. Aggressive TP coming in from Nakes. And there's the God of Blast. Fade's going to get caught out off guard because of the Spike Carapace, but they're still not choosing to go on him. Pops the 1 charges, had about 15 left on that. And they stop the tier 2 tower push. And their reason just going to back off. Magnus is going to TP top lane and get some more farm. Well, Queen of Pain. Has the point boost in there, we know. He already has that Ogre Club as well. That's probably sitting on the courier. Yeah, it is. So he's only actually 1200 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter. And with that level 2 Sonic Wave, that's going to be a lot of damage coming out. Gives it a nice big boost. Now we're looking on Thomas's farm. So he just needs a recipe and he'll have his army complete now. Go Shulk. And this is Aquila complete. Gonna go for that BKB build. Just looking to get involved in those team fights and just pop as much magic damage as possible, rather than trying to right click and survive. Steven, he really needs his BKB as well. But he's still got a long way to go on that one. That smoke gun coming out, but it's right on top of the walls. The pings are going down. They're going to be completely seen right now, and Thomas is instantly going to TP out. And all of it will just turn around. Red didn't actually get caught in the smoke. Still only level 5 on that Rubik. He wants to get the XP for 6. And they're not going to do anything with the smoke. They know they were revealed. The moment that Thomas started to TP in front of the creep wave, they just knew that they were spotted. But do we have level 6 on Antab yet? Do we have level 8 on Antab? I've still not seen a Vendetta coming out from him. Apart from when he got the Courier. Which is the best Courier snipe I've seen in a while. Jack now, he just needs 700 gold for that axe. And we'll really be looking for the team fights to come out from Reason then. Probably see the first reverse polarity of the game once it's level 11. Gets a bit more stun duration, gets a bit more damage. And of course it essentially renders all the BKBs useless on eNigma's team, which I have none of yet of course. But that will soon. Still got a while to go for Go Shulks as well. And pick from Roshan, really, from Fade? Or John even? No, from Fade. Be interesting for him to go for Roshan this early. CK really doesn't have the damage to take him down. Now pings in the mid lane as well. See the Dire Lons coming in. They're trying to push. Jack's going to come and clean them up. There's the Vendetta. There's the Impale as well as the Mana Burn, and that's so easy for a kill. Nick's getting last hit on that, and they may try and push mid lane a little bit. But at the same time, Reason going to do the same thing in top lane. There is an armlet complete on CK now, and I believe that's what's flying in. As well as Jack's Ogre Club, of course. There's a lot of pings, spamming those pings on that tier 2 tower. Want to defend this one. They're going to give Goshulk a bit of space to farm up in the bottom lane. Because after getting shut down by Queen of Pain so hard and early, he's got to pick up those items. He's actually just a full level behind Queen of Pain at this point. And again, we have a quick look at Gold Gap. It's still the same story. Reason just have a slight advantage in the game. It's really not much as well at all. But the XP is still going the way of eNigma, but again, very slightly. There is not much in this game. 7-7 is the score so far. And the last hits and denies really don't tell a story. We've got to look at the net worth. Lucy CK and Quap well ahead of the run so far. And I only want to see that level 2 reverse polarity before a fight. But is that the axe complete now for Jack? Did he pick up the blade? Oh, he died. Of course he died. I wonder where his money went. There we go, Shulk's in the mid lane. Scream coming out from Jack. But that's finally level 6, so he's going to want to sit on the high ground and be able to steal a spell before coming in and using it. There's a Mithril Hammer complete for Steven now. I hear Vendetta going off Antab. He's going to try and run in. They want to fight Jack. In fact, he's been spotted by the Sentry Ward. The creeps take the aggro on top of Antab, so they know there's a Sentry there now. In fact, he will just waste Vendetta on top of the creep. And this might be reason it's time to think, okay, we could probably go now. There's no invis up on the Nyx. It's quite possible we can take a fight against them. Now we're looking on the farm on CK again. So Sam Martin is actually finding some space though, so he's going to start building towards the BKB soon.
Double damage.
Meanwhile, John L's actually max Shadow Poison. That's pretty interesting. It's something you don't normally see, but he's going for the sustained fight damage over the fights. Usually you'll see the max level Soul Catcher, especially with the burst that Reason actually have. 50% bonus damage on top of a Sonic Wave would be huge on top of a single target.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, the Terror's on 16 HP. Will's going to try his best to get to the deny, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it in time. He will. Great deny from Will there in that top lane. Ain't Micro in the Eidolons. Or just timing it perfectly. That's going to be a kick in the teeth for Steven. He really wanted that gold. That put him That would have actually got his BKB finished. He does, of course, have the Mithril Hammer. That's 2 Mithril Hammers now on the career. And Tab, he's caught John off guard. Pops the Vendetta to kill him off. And there's a blinding knife from Fade, but he might actually have cost himself his own life. And I said decide not to chase. In fact, Fade's just going to try and TP. TP straight back to base. And Thomas. 1400 gold on him now. And Jack's got a haste rune. He's just going to back off. In fact, he wants one more creep. One more along, and there is his Ags. He's just going to blink away and get that flown in as soon as possible. So the next team fight coming up could be coming up very shortly. We do see level 2 reverse polarity. We see level 2 Sonic Wave with Aghanim Scepter. And of course we see Thomas with the drums as well as Armlet. So they're going to have great damage in this next team fight. The question is, can eNigma really stop the aggression? I mean, Rubik's is only level 6 and he has no items as well apart from raw support items. Only 640 HP on him. In fact, I believe the Sonic Wave would do just more than that. No, 530, never mind. That'd be pretty ridiculous if it did. But that was still nearly one-shot Dread Knight before reductions. Steven, BKB finished. This could be the fight for them. He's going to walk over a ward so they know he's got the BKB for as long as they're checking his inventory. Now Jack's coming on the 24-minute rune. Once he bottom, he's going to get regen as well, so he's fairly happy. Pink's going out on John Hale as well. I might want to be looking to catch one of the sports off guard now. Of course, they have the BKB on Steven, as mentioned, so it is prime time for him to use a black hole. I find it quite funny that both teams have got their items pretty much ready for the next fight. And both teams are going to want to initiate Steven. Going to make some Eidolons to start pushing. In fact, they might want to wait for Ghost Stroke to get his BKB as well. He's only 400 gold away. But he's not going to have enough time. Reason are rotating red and they want to start taking these fights. They do have Will up in the top lane, but this is the parry to keep her alive. He's already popped the ulti. He might begin the recall very soon. And he should fly in well for the fight. Fly him in, drop a reverse polarity. In fact, the aggression coming in from Tom. Steven pops the BKB stun going on top as well. He's going to pop into the CK illusions. And he's going to get taken down. The pattern disruption coming out, and there's the black hole. It goes in from John as well as Jack as well. A little bit too late, the BKB had already finished. And Will actually only going to get the reverse polarity on one. Sonic Wave going on top of Ghost Shot. But she will go down to the back of play. You know, Fade's in a lot of trouble because Fade's chasing down. Great fight for eNigma once more. Only lose the eNigma and they take down 3 heroes from Reason Gaming. So once more, eNigma just getting the upper hand in these fights. Goldgrass getting very close to that 0 mark again. The XP starting to spike out of control for them. And they're getting the farm up on pain as well. He also has his Armlet finished and Dread Knight surviving with just a sliver of health that fight. Did manage to kill the Quap. Have a quick look at the KDA in this game. We see 305 on the Lifestealer. So he's going to be very happy. And again, 316 on eNigma and 324 on Gyro. So as far as the core heroes for eNigma are going, they're doing fantastic in this game. All got the level of kills they need. As far as farm goes, the eNigma's leading the pack and Gyro not too far behind in all honesty. So at the moment, eNigma winning the game as far as kills go. Breeze have just slightly got the gold advantage, although he's getting very close to 0 now. And the effectiveness of CK, he might not last for too long. But he needs to get that BKB up. But it won't matter too much. If Steven gets a black hole off on him perfect in the next 100 seconds, then that's going to spell a lot of trouble for Thomas there. Ghost Shark has his BKB complete now and he's going towards that Yasha. Jack been very lucky with runes this game. He's going to get himself an invis. And of course, with that Aghanim Scepter, he has Sonic Wave back up cooldown, so he might be looking to catch somebody off guard. Now, of course, Will's level 12 as well, so he's got 2 points up in power. Going to start doing that extra bonus damage. He will actually give it CK in the fights as well. And that'll make CK hit like an absolute truck. And that might be where they're looking at this late game effectiveness, as I keep mentioning. Thomas might not be able to outcarry a Gyro or a Nax essentially on the Chaos Knight, but with an Impera on top of it, he might be able to do the job. It's going to be a close call anyway. The rotation's coming up, and Tab as well as Ghost Shark. Looked like they were going to try and find Thomas, but instead they're just back down. Yeah, Dread Knight, they're all groups up in mid lane, our reason. Steven's here as well, 45 seconds on that black hole. And they're just kind of giving eNigma space to farm at the moment. Pain is getting farm in the bottom lane as well. I mean CK, sorry, not eNigma. Pain's getting farm in the bottom lane and Gyro's actually... Oh, there's an ancient stack that's been taken. There, Ghost actually catching up on levels now. He's up to level 14.5. And so is Queen of Pain, so he's not too far behind now. Now we'll give Rubik some bonus levels as well. He's going to go up to level 9. And that's put Ghost back in this game. And Impale is just going to be on the creeps by Antap. No reason, just looking for the right time to start this fight. But the longer they wait, the closer Black Hole comes off cooldown. In fact, it's going to be up for the next fight now. But at the same time, they're just giving Thomas space to farm. Doesn't have his BKB quite complete yet. It's still quite a way away as well. He's 1600 gold for that one. Now the smoke has gone off. Pain, Dread, as well as Steven and Antab. They're all smoked up. They want to fight some aggression, but again, there's a sentry ward from Medaya. Sitting in the middle of the river, and if they decide to walk past that, then could be a lot of trouble. Jack's actually popped his invis rune, and he's looking for heroes in bottom lane, but he's going to find nobody. Just waste his time. They choose not to go past the sentry ward. They are looking for Thomas. He's inside the dire jungle, and they're just going to join. They're just going to join Ghost in the top lane. Possibly them to push the tier 2. The smoke's going to wear off just about now. And the Eidolons are checking Roshan. They're not in there though. But you're going to be able to clean those ones up. I think we're guessing himself an illusion rune. Yep, pings go down on tier 2 tower in top lane by reason to defend. Pain's already beginning to push this one down. I mean, more Roshan's been taken. Thomas getting bashed up though. He's pretty low now. He turns the armlet off and he's been taken very low, and I don't know how he can defend his tower with his team. He's going to have to pull back to base and rely on Fade to TP him in. That rocket's going up on Jack. He's going to break himself into the trees. And the rocket will go down to the tower.
Is doing its best,
There
but
comes
it
the
doesn't
push.
look good.
Steven doesn't have any more Eidolons for 15 seconds though. In fact, he's using them to just sit in the woods. So many things on that middle tower.
Attack. Oh, that's Dire's structures are
Jack's in such a good
fortified.
position here for him to initiate. In fact, Fade's going to get taken down by
Killing
Antab.
spree.
Thomas
Dire's
is
top
relying
tower
on
is
Antab
under
to
attack.
Fade to TP
Dire's
him in.
top tower has fallen.
And
It
he's
was
going to
only
get
a
himself
matter
a tower
of
as well as
time.
a free kill. A disruption. He's going to go out on top of an eNigma illusion. Interestingly enough. Want to rid Enigmas in mid lane against on farm. So close to that Blink Dagger if that's what he chooses to build. Blink's going on, down on Roshan as well. Been painting on a lot of gold. 3,000 gold. I'm wondering what he's going to purchase for this. And then Goshuk has the Yasha as well. So we're going to be doing some more right click damage in this game. Steven, he has the money for the Blink Dagger nearly if he wants to buy it. Just got to kill his Centaur. And does he choose to do so? He does indeed. There comes the Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger BKB combination up on Enigma. Problem with reason gaming here is that actually they do have something to stop the Black Hole. They have reverse polarity. As long as Will doesn't get caught in reverse polarity, then sorry, as long as Will doesn't get caught in Black Hole, then the Black Hole can be stopped by him. And now he's got an Invis rune as well. So he's got a Blink, he's got a BKB and an Invis rune. This is the perfect chance for him to initiate. In fact, the Sentry Ward, it is there. He's going to run out in any second now. 5 seconds left on that. And there we want to put the aggression there. Steven's waiting in such a good position. In fact, he's going to pop his Soling and carry on farming the jungle. And Reason could be going back in for Roshan. Thomas only 1,000 gold away from the BKB though. In fact, the line's coming down from Livestealer actually. They're coming down in this bottom lane, and Goshuk's just going to TP back to his tower. Doesn't want to get caught off guard. Not plays all around. Jack, of course, as mentioned earlier, has that Aghanim Scepter complete. Now, I'm wondering what reason they're doing that. They're actually flying a courier. The courier? Yeah, they're flying a smoke out to them on the courier. They might have to spot themselves up and try and gank Enigma, but Enigma, they're going in for the Roshan. The Sentry Ward again. It's just there. He's got 7 seconds left. Reason is so lucky with these times. As long as they don't come downhill, then they'll be fine. And Reason at the moment, they haven't spotted Enigma. As long as the Blink can go down from Steven, they will find Thomas. And Tap's going to actually use the Impale. Mana Burn as well on top of it. Better to pot Purge was John, but instead he's going to get stunned up by the Mana Fist. Once again, both teams just back off. A little bit scared in this game, it seems. Will's going to link himself out. It hasn't been that complete now, of course. But both teams seem really scared to initiate, and even once they made a mistake. In fact, Purge going down on Pain now, and the Terror's taking a lot of damage because of Goshuk's right fix. Disruption from John L. Pain, he's going to have to run away. He's on half health at the moment. Goshuk nearly gets pulled in. In fact, Impale missing by Antab as well. And again, both teams just backing off. Yeah, they have Blink Black Hole, but I think maybe they're anxious to use the Black Hole because of the RP, or maybe they're anxious to use the RP because of the Black Hole. So it's pretty much turns into a stalemate in that sense. Just want to see one. I think whoever wins the next fight is going to have a big advantage come the later part of the game. It's actually 3,500 going away of eNigma now. They're starting to complete it for some reason, and the XP even tells more of a story. 7,500 going that way. In fact, Gyro's actually started to outlast it to CK now. He's been given so much room. Has that BKB, has that Yasha, has a Ring of Aquila, and 3,000 gold on him now. So he's getting closer and closer to perhaps even an Eagle Song if that's what he's going for. And now he's got a DD rune on top of everything. Thomas is actually only level 13, and I believe the Gyro's 16 now? Yeah, he's up to 16. He will be 17 after this last dragon, I think. Yep, just about. We'll pop level 17 now, so he's way ahead of Thomas on the CK. And Thomas still doesn't have his BKB either. 400 gold left for that. And even Pain's been finding space. He's got his armlets, he's got his Reaver now as well. But maybe an early heart coming up for him. Now Midas is gaming Jack. He's going to actually walk into Pain at the moment. He was going to use a Shadow Strike, but he said, just blinks away. And Pain, he actually opens the wounds on top of Jack. The Coral Blast is going to go through all of them if they're not careful. Ghost Shark and Pain take a blast of it. And the Rocket is chasing Jack a long way. And he's just going to take it to the face. He's still only a level 1 Rocket, I think. Yep, still only level 1 on that. Gyros do not like the Rocket, they just want the stats. Dread. Oh, Dread, nice intro boy. Fed nicely powerful man tap. Stops Thomas's aggression. Liv coming in from Rubik's as well, but he will get disrupted by John L. And there's a black hole from Steven. Only catching John L, unfortunately, though. The core then comes off on nobody either. So it's 1 kill for 1 at the moment. And there's a reverse polarity on 4 people. The last 4 people left in the fight. The Sonic Wave goes on top of it. Steven will go down. Pain jumps inside of a creep, but he's going to try to do as much damage as he can before he goes down. And Thomas gets second low as well. The Ironlance nearly kills Jack on top of it. And in the end, he goes a 4 for 3 in the way of reason. Big reverse polarity from Will. Absolutely massive. Takes all 4 heroes that were left for eNigma into one area for Jack to just Sonic Wave over the top of them. Amazing damage coming out from Reason. And eNigma now, they're pushed back slightly. And that's the team fight we were looking for. Now you see there's only a slight dip in gold though. There's only a 1 kill difference coming out for the teams. So no real change in the sway of the graphs at the moment. No real team getting any momentum from that fight. The big ult is used. John actually didn't get a chance to use his demonic purge in that one.
Denied. Nicely done.
Polo gets a double deny in the tower. That's more gold denied the way of eNigma now. And Goshok has his Manta Star finished now, so he's looking very strong for the next fight. We have a pause coming out from Steven. Yeah, big fight in the way of Reason's favour, finally. Toilet. Really? Really? You need a piss? That's not a good enough... This is an exciting game! Well, Dread and Steven are both just going to the toilet. But yeah, pretty exciting game coming out so far, and as I said, it's still in the favour of eNigma right now, but I don't really know if either team can push at the moment. They've both used all their big ultimates in that fight. Obviously, Cooldown has one of the shortest... Cooldown has one of the shortest cooldowns for a massive AoE ulti. So yeah, that's also going to be available, but Black Hole's down. Sonic Wave is back up because it's an Aghanim Sonic Wave. Finally, of course, Reverse Polarity should also still be down for another 45 seconds. Sonic Wave now with that Aghanims as well. Doing 725 damage. It's huge with a 40-second cooldown. Alright guys, I'm going to just grab myself a glass of water. Well, just drink some more of my water. Stay tuned. Once some guys are back from having their toilet break, we will continue this exciting game. Okay guys, so eNigma are just going to take their seats now. We're getting ready to restart the game. Alright, so we're just going to wait for him to ready up now. And I think there's going to be pings on going on Roshan, so... See the game resume. Fade charging up the blast and stop the push on the bottom lane. And that pair of Shadow Poison as well as Illuminate. I really don't see a way that eNigma can push that well this game. They do obviously have the eNigma though. So there is potential for it, of course. Rubik gets himself an Invis rune. He's going to be searching for Will. Perhaps, although he doesn't want to get caught out of position. He's still level 10. Doesn't have a spell stolen at the moment, which is a little surprising. In fact, we see a purge going off. Oh, Antab! You cheeky bugger. Antab TP'd himself out. Just in time. They actually used the purge from Shadow Demon as well. And John nearly died from all of that. But yeah, Antab really getting a free kill, but he ends up getting out unharmed. And John's going to have to TP back to wall back to base. But Fade can bring it in whenever he needs it. In fact, no, Fade's ult is only got a little bit of duration left. They've got to resummon John soon. In fact, John's still got TP off cooldown, but he's going to do so anyway. Obviously, the supports unite. John not fully healed yet, but there's the pings going down from eNigma as well. Steven. Still got that Blink Dagger. And he doesn't have Black Hole for another 40 seconds yet, but I'm not sure if Reason noticed at the moment. And Tab just taking whatever farm he can. Might be still trying to get that Dagon. Might try and get a Blink Dagger still as well. They need a bit more initiation on this team, eNigma do. And actually a Heart of Taras complete up on Pain now. Maybe looking on Gyro's farm on Goshawk. And with Dominator, so possibly going towards the Satanic. As far as Thomas goes, he has that armor finish of course, and now the BKB finally done for him. 10-second duration one at that. Though he's going to try not to get caught out by the Black Hole. While Fade's going to carry on trying to farm the jungle. Both teams are just hovering around Roshan a little bit now. Burst priority obviously still up. Right, level 2 on that one. But all the big ultis from both teams are about to come off cooldown. In fact, Stevens has done. So both teams are pretty much ready to fight. Jackson in a great position here. We'll be going for that sheep suit by looks of things. Has the ulti up already done? About to hear Coddle ulti going as well. He's going to just stop the creep push again. Now I hear a rocket again. He's going for Jack. Jack's just going to TP himself. And now there goes the rocket turn. This rocket's going to chase Jack all the way to base. You can't destroy the rocket. No, don't kill it. Gets him all the way back to base. He's not going to be happy with that one. But he's just going to blink himself out anyway. Bit of an annoyance. Meanwhile, Goshawk just gets more farm on these Ancients. And he's starting to get really tanky. 29 armor on him. That's a lot of armor. Has the Tranquils as well as the Helm with the Dominator, so that gives him 8 bonus. And then what he gets from the Mechanism Aura as well. Ring of Aquila even. Now more pings coming down. Reason Gaming is playing very defensively at this point, and they have to do that. Unfortunately, because of the Coddle waves, Thomas can't really get any farm in this mid lane, but it's kind of close to his full effectiveness right now. And in fact, eNigma, they've smoked up. There's 5 of them sitting on this high ground. Antab's going to get spotted out because of CK, and there is actually a Sentry Ward sitting right there as well. And now, it's an Ursa Warrior. Actually brought in by, sorry, Hellbear Smasher, brought in by JRB Sats. The initiation's gone in on Goshawk. 3 seconds till he's going to pop the BKB, and Jack's ult is going to miss. It's a big black hole coming in from Steven. Will blinks in as well, so 4 people get caught from it. And then Will gets lifted up as well, and he gets taken down before reverse polarity comes off. And that will be pretty much a full team wipe coming away of eNigma. We do see a buyback from Wells, he didn't use reverse polarity. 4 heroes at the pot cost of Nyx Assassin. They caught Goshawk off guard. It was a 3-second stun, Jab blinked in a moment too late because the BKB went off, so the Sonic Wave was absolutely useless that fight. And of course, Will blinking into the black hole was a dreadful mistake for him. Keeping the light, even fighting back in there. Steven, he blinks in aggressively. And Jack, he's got a DD rune as well. Steven's taking a lot of damage from this one. Pain's going to use the open wounds, and Jack's going to be able to make himself away. Has popped the raids as well, and then just want to take down this tier 1 tower. Tier 2 sorry. Life Stealer will get the last on that one. So a big fight coming away with eNigma. So it's just back and forth between the teams now. But the gold advantage is really starting to spike. 7,500 going away with eNigma. And the XP's up to 12,000. Look at the levels. We've got 8 and 9 on the supports for Reason, whereas it's 11 and 12 for the supports of eNigma. And again, 21, level 21 on the Gyro. The hero that was 2 levels behind his lane opponent is now 3 levels in front of her. And of course, definitely outcarrying the CK at this point. We have a look at the net worth. You can see that eNigma just dominating this graph at the moment, if you will. See another rotation. Probably not going to be another engagement for eNigma for the next 90 seconds. They really want that black hole up every time they fight. And the Center Conqueror just stomping on Steven. Giving him some nuisance there. There we go, Shulk. What's he saving for? He's got 4.6k gold. And he's getting as much level of farm as he can. In fact, he picks himself up a centaur, so he's going to get more attack speed as well. And then we do see a Vendetta coming in from Antab. You might want to find Jack, but Jack is way too tanky to get take down. So has his Mystic Staff as well as his ultimate orb now, so he's nearly got that sheep to complete. And Jack, you might not want to show yourself, Antab is nearby. In fact, he's just going to sit his tower. But here comes the push on bottom lane. Centaur following Ghost Shock, of course, so that increased attack speed is there. Manstar popped off as well. In fact, there's a TP going to go out by Steven. He's going to go to the middle lane and farm that up. He's in Midnight Pulse to take down the creeps very slowly. It's only a level 1 Midnight Pulse, of course. Again, Thomas in the top lanes trying to find some space to farm. Not sure what he's going to go for next, of course. There's some Armlet, BKB, and drums. But he does want some more items than this. Jack doing the Impaler as well from Will. He actually has a lot of right click damage with that on. And that's so close to his Aghanim's. Sorry, not his Aghanim's, he's a Scythe of Vice. 1 dragon, and he's got the Scythe. There he goes. Scythe Vice complete for him. The Eidolon side, just pushing through mid lane for eNigma. Sheepstick is complete on Queen of Pain now. She's going to get a lot of farm from these Eidolons because of Miss Micro. But they are going to die soon, so she wants to kill them as soon as. There they go. Now here we're looking on Steven's ult. That's the big question. Level 3 Black Hole. I'm actually surprised he leveled this up. Simply because of the mana cost, it only really changes, in fact it only does change the damage as well as 20 seconds off the cooldown. So generally it's not worth leveling up that much because you really don't use the Black Hole for the damage. There's a lot of damage though. Yeah. 4 instances on 140 can be a lot of damage, but you just want to hold everyone down while your team does all the damage basically. Now, line drawn out by Nyx on top. Don't want to push through the middle lane, maybe. Courier. What are you flying in, Courier? Just a hood for John L. Wants to try to survive. Still interested to see what Bill Thomas is going to choose to go for. 2,800 gold on him. Now, Jack needs to get some more gold ready for his buyback as well in case he's going to get caught out, which he might do so. Entirety of eNigma rotating. That's 5 men. You know, try and come up with his top lane, maybe pick someone off, or the Mind. But the Sentry Wards everywhere. They're so scared of the smoke ganks and the Nyx assassin that there's no Sentry Wards watching the top jungle. Pings do go down finally by Queen of Pain. I know exactly where eNigma are at this point. eNigma come up here, they've warded, dropped the sentry as well. And Jack's just hiding in the trees once again. Got a H stream bottled up, so he would be fine. As well as the tankiness from the Scythe of Vice, where he's looking at the HP on Dreadnought, where he's still only, it's less than a phase, he's on 800 HP. No reason, they're just turning up. They don't really want to leave their base. Maybe feel a little afraid to go out. So they'll finally do. They're going to try and take the fight to eNigma. Steven's got to get himself in a good position. In fact, he does have a level 1 Necronomicon now as well. So they're really going to start trying to build this push up. Because at the moment, with a pair of the Collar as well as a Shadow Demon, I don't really think there's much way for eNigma to get in the base. And Jack is going to D-ward. Going to get caught by the Impale, actually. Mana burn as well. Not really going to take too much damage, and now he's just going to carry on D-warding. So many misses! So many misses for Jack there. Relentlessly smacking his head against the wall, basically. Steven. And Tab's caught him out. Jack. He's going to get taken low, but John actually disrupts him as he blinks. Purge coming out on Tab. There was a life stealer inside there, though. Steven's on a killing spree again, and that's it there. And then he's just sitting backwards. He wants the aggression to come in from Reason before he initiates with a black hole. So that's why he's staying so far back in the fight at this point. Now go Shulk. Look at this attack speed. He's got a full butterfly. He waited and built a full butterfly. And now he's doing so much damage. Level 23 up on him as well. Go Shulk is tearing through people on his gyrocopter. We'll take a blast in the face, but I really don't think he cares at this point. And the pings are going in on Roshan. And no pain. Not finding anything new in. 4 stuff done for Dread Knight now. He will pop the Lincoln so he can start doing damage. And look at Go Shulk. He walks in and he just starts tearing through Roshan. Steven's getting pinged up. He's going to start pushing.
Run, little bottom tower. Run!
I hear him and from Mantab. He's just getting out though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
eNigma, they're going to take this with plenty of time to spare as well before Reason realise what is happening. So this is going to be a free Aegis if we go short.
Radiant have carved their names in history. Roshan has
The
fallen.
push truly come. Steven is going to pop his beak Epic quite prematurely. Thomas is going to pop his as well. In fact, he's going to put the black hole on top of Jack too. And Antab, he's going to try and catch him off guard. The power goes on. A nice reverse polarity combo. Catches 4. But Dread Knight does it again. It still has reverse polarity. It turns it round on 4 heroes. And eNigma clean up that fight so hard. Jack just about surviving. In fact, he will go down. Nope, just about surviving. But triple kill coming out for the gyrocopter. It says double, but it was actually a triple. Big fight for him. 4 heroes go down for Reason. They force 2 buybacks, and then they have the power to push into the base. eNigma's still alive. He actually TP'd home though. But there's an ultra kill for Go Shulk. Is he going to get the rampage on Thomas? No, he's not. Thomas is going to be able to walk back. But he brought back on Magnus and he dies once again. And this could be GG going the way of eNigma. They're going to be taking down their first set of racks of the game. I don't think Reason are going to give up that easy. There's a Sonic Wave going to go on, but it really doesn't do much damage at all to Pain as well as Go Shulk at this point. Because they're just far too tanky. They will take the melee racks in and leave the range one alive. Reason not going to quite call GG yet though, but the push is going to come in the mid lane now. Steven has a level 3 Necro book, as well as his demonic conversions, and the push power is so great coming out from this team now, as well as the damage that Gyro is dishing out. But again, big fight, especially for Dread Knight. We saw it in the last game. He stole reverse polarity, has that 4 staff, and he just completely turns the fight around for his team. And now we see a rocket coming in. He's going to actually chase on top of Thomas. Not going to do anything now. It is a level 4 rocket there though, so he might have to be a little bit more scared. But he's just going to give more gold to John. And John's going to be happy with that. He's playing core support. Pain has a hyper style, so we could see an Assault Cuirass come out soon. And that's going to be a bit... it's going to make Thomas a little bit afraid. He's got his Yasha complete now, so he's going towards the Manta Star. And maybe Thomas can start putting some pressure on the lanes. But right now, every tier 2 tower is still standing for eNigma. So it is going to be hard for them to start pushing into the base. And there eNigma. Black hole up in 1 minute. They want to hold out until then, and then they'll go into the middle lane and probably start fighting then. They're just going to keep on blasting the wave down. And Antab, just pop the Vendetta. He does have his Blind Dagger finish as well, so the initiation is great coming out from the Nyx now. Go Shulk. Is about anything new? Since then he has actually finished his Satanic, so this is a 5-item gyrocopter at the moment with an Aegis. But I think the Aegis is about to run out. In fact, it's still got a couple of minutes left on it yet. And Steven, with his boost of travels, he's going to tip it to the bottom lane and keep the pressure going there. While the rest of the team see middle lane, Thomas actually initiates the top of Go Shulk. The sheepstick coming out from Jack as well. Impale is going to hit on nobody by Antab. That's the sheepstick on cooldown for 30 seconds there. And this could be eNigma's time to go in. In fact, the actual eNigma, Steven 11, is joining them. He has his black hole available. No conversions for another 15 seconds though. They were helping push the bottom lane out. Steven's really wanting to initiate. John just using the Shadow Poison to scare everything out. Look at this damage from Ghost Shot. The creep waves are just melting. There again, more rockets going in the base. And there Ghost Shot just jumps on the high ground. Hey, BKB, Steven, that's a bit premature. That might have been a wrong hotkey, and Thomas tries to go in on it. But the BKB's now there for 50 seconds, and it's down to a 5-second duration one as well. So never know, we're going to have to back off. A bit of a misclick coming out from Steven there. That definitely wasn't intentional. And yeah, has he got long left on it as well, so that might be quite costly for him. Ghost still has it for a little while, but if they're going to want to try and push into Tier 3 fight, Payne's been caught off guard. Skewer's going to bring him slightly back. RP coming out. It's going to catch Nix as well, and Tap. And Payne's going to go down to 2 easy pickups for Reason, where eNigma were just kind of caught out of position. Maybe just getting a little bit impatient. But with the black hole down, they definitely shouldn't have been anywhere near that fight. And that's just some extra kills going away of Reason. And unneeded ones at that. I think we should not have been caught off guard like they were.
The top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look
They
good.
don't have buybacks available either. Could this be the game of throws? As they kill 2 heroes and they just start pushing. And it should be the Tier 2. Steven's up in top lane. He does have boost of travel, so he can get back whenever. It was surprised if he uses his Necro units just to try and push this Tier 3 top lane. But Tier 2, he's going to fall down. And that reason, they don't really know what to do right now. They don't know whether to carry on pushing or not. But it looks like they will try. There's a creep wave there and Ghost Shot, of course. They can't really go in on this. Look at the damage from Flack and just tearing through these supports. We will get turned to a pig. They need to close his rocket off or else he could have spelled trouble. John gets a bit more gold. Steven, he's not using his Necronomicon, but he's using the Eidolons to push. Then we're going to see Cotton Blast trying to get the disengage going as well. But Ghost really not going to give it a better blast at this point in the game. Will still doesn't have that pipe finish, he's quite a long way away as well. And Jack, no items on him either. He does have a lot of gold though, and I think he saved up for his buyback. Yeah, he does have buyback available, as does Chaos Knight. Yeah, the only person on eNigma's team who does is little old Rubik. 2,000 gold on him. Might actually just choose to buy a Blink Dagger as soon as possible. So he's got even more initiation power if he steals that RP or gets any other good skills like Sonic Wave. Just don't remember, guys, if he steals the Sonic Wave from Queen of Pain, he gets the Aghanim's upgrade to it as well. And he will still be a level 3 Sonic Wave as well, even though he's less than level 16. Again, Cobble, Shadow Demon, so easy to defend this waves with. Whoever just absolutely melts, and Fade, he's got to be feeling pretty rich now. Ghost Scepter, he's nearly got the Mechanism finished as well. In fact, he might, nope, not quite yet. Still enough of Mechanism on the way on the place of Reason. And Ghost Shulky's Aegis has timed out now. But he's got 3,300 gold, so he might just choose to go 6 items soon. There's about 3 more money still rush and respawns. Purge going out and Ghost Shulk. Wave's going to hit as well, but it's actually going to be missed because of John Allen's disruption on top of him. And Purge's not really going to do anything to Ghost Shulk at this point. He's just going to keep right-clicking his own illusions. They are killing Dread Knight, by the way. So Dread Knight taking pretty low because of Gyro's illusions there. And again, this is the power of his Shadow Demon. Takes those illusions. They currently do 50% of the normal damage. If the ranks up once more, they'll do 60%. And if you can steal a Gyro illusion, that'll start ripping through his own team. Especially with heroes like Dread Knight and Antab. And then I want to push through the top lane. The pressure's not really coming from the bottom lane yet. There's still some more to come. But now Steven's rotated, of course he has that BKB up, he's got Necronomicon in 10 seconds, and he wants to just blink Black Hole on top of this one. And Reason very wisely keeping themselves split up. Have they got a gem complete now? I expect they do. No. Ah, Sentry Wood, of course. Bedrock Wood on the low ground. And again, just some more rotation coming in from eNigma. I really wish to push the game. So 54 minutes in the game so far. Score is 26 for 10 going the way of eNigma. Goal graph is 15,000 in their favour. XP is nearly 25,000 in their favour as well. And I think they're just going to wait till the legs for Sham, but they've still got a little while to go, about 2.5 minutes, and he will be back up.
Invisibility.
Pain, still got nothing new on him. The Courier holding anything? He's just holding against Steven's Soul Ring. Backs up with an ultimate orb now. And this is a good position for eNigma to be in. But there is a ward right there. And there's the smoke. Pain pulled in, will pop the raid as well. The Purge is going to go down from John Eldo. And Thomas instantly popping the BKB and just backing off. There's this BKB cooldown. eNigma, you guys have to go in this fight. BKB on cooldown for Thomas, and that's pretty big. Kind of a waste. They initiated it and instantly just ran away. They were so afraid of what would happen. I mean, I could see that all 5 heroes were sitting on this ward, so the choice to initiate was pretty... not the smartest in the first place. They might have tried to just pick one person off at the side of play, but... yeah, in all honesty, the heroes were just too close that they've been able to rotate so easily. And nobody got hit by the blast, and another sentry ward drops away fade, so they're basically just dropping sentries outside their base on every entrance. As you can see, every single ramp now, sentry ward for reason. I don't know how eNigma can push in at the moment, but they do have the advantage, and they do have the black hole. It just seems like they're a little afraid right now. Go Shulk, he's got 6,000 gold, so he easily has buyback available. Gosh, I'm just going to get even more farm. Well, he's just sitting here. He has that level 3 reverse polarity available, of course. And he really wants to sit out of position until they can actually fight. And they fight... they're just going to send his Illuminate down to the middle lane. And then what's Steven's just going to keep the pressure on. The boost of travel on the eNigma really paying off so far. Gyro, eNigma Goshawk is caught out of position. And he will go down, but he instantly will probably buy back. And Payne gets caught out by the reverse polarity. Will's going to go on top of him. In fact, massive crits coming out from Thomas. 1,100 crits. And Payne 4 seconds on him as well. 2 heroes picked off. The Gyro did buy back. There is no buyback available on the lifestealer. Not for another 1,000 gold. And the man taps TP now. Man, at least not going to make a difference. Say in a second. Just 1 sec, guys. So yep, 2 heroes were picked off, and now the Roshan attempt has started by reason. Wards have been dropped. Jonah just trying to de-ward. Will do so. That guy should just send an illusion, and now we'll know this is an illusion as well. Still going to do a lot of damage though. Shad even choosing to steal it. We'll get illusions of his own. And Steven, I'm guessing he's going to be going for a sheep stick soon. And Dread Knight, he did indeed go for that blade dagger, so initiation is there. He's been trying to steal reverse polarity, but unfortunately he has Empower from Magnus. But the RP is back up in 20 seconds, so they could choose to try and steal it again. Steven's actually level 21 up on this eNigma. So now, both teams just waiting once more. They're just so afraid to go in on each other. And it's 57 minutes into this game at this moment. But as you can see, those 2 pickups really did the reason favours at the moment. The gold, basically the XP draft, they got 10,000 gold back in their favour. And eNigma, they might just go for the push in mid lane. But if they, I think the problem they're having here is they're afraid that if they lose one fight, that's going to be the end of the game for them. And Reason just going to push. And in fact, there's a Crystalist now on Gyrocopter as well. He has insane damage. Look at Roshan. Roshan is getting destroyed solo by Goshawk. Goshawk will take down this Aegis Immortal once more. In fact, he's not going to probably pick this Aegis up. He does have bits to travel himself. No, they're going to give it Payne. Payne's going to get the Aegis now. Payne's hard enough to bring down his ears. To give a lifestealer a second life is pretty powerful. And Jack's got a Demon Edge, so he will be going for an MKB so he can start right clicking. There's a lot of pings coming down. And there goes the Roshan. Payne will pick that one up. And then Coral Point sentries everywhere. And the ping's going in on Steven. By Jack on Queen of Pain. That's the second time as well. Not sure what he means. But yeah, so we're just waiting for anyone to push in the mid lane now. I think they're just going to go for this now. Everyone's ready for Reason. All 5 heroes are sitting there turtling. We do have an Aegis up on Pain, and as long as eNigma choose to go as a 5, and they hit the black hole on top of the Magnus, it should be a 1-5 for them. But they're still so afraid to initiate. And I'm waiting for Daedalus on Goshawk because it's still a little while away yet. There comes another blast. Only Pain taking the run to that one. Still no Silky rest on him either. Did obviously die earlier on. But the buyback is not available for Lifestealer if he dies, but obviously with that Aegis Immortal, second life's going to be pretty powerful for him. But eNigma's the only one on eNigma's team that does have buyback available. In fact, he's going to pop the Necro units down. So this is the time for them to push. Necro units have already gone. Melee one straight to the front. The range one's giving them the highest aura. And now here we go. We have Necro units. Antab blinks in on Jack. Uses the mana burn on him as well. Pain's going to pop the range. Roll with the RP. Only hits on Pain. Not stolen by Dreadnought, unfortunately. The skewer has been used. And there's still ultimates available. The RP's down, but the Black Hole isn't. And here comes Thomas. Thomas going on Pain. And look at the damage going out on Pain by Thomas. Aegis instantly pops. Steven just views the Black Hole. He does do so. He catches in two. There's no interrupt for him. And then Pain comes back up with the Aegis. Steven will go down. Anton's being taken pretty low. We do have a buyback from the eNigma as well. He's instantly TPing back into the fight. Thomas is going to go down. He has buyback. He instantly pops it. John now nearly down himself. 44 HP on him. 200 on the Queen of Pain. And this is going to be the second set of racks going away of eNigma.
Middle barracks shall be remembered.
They lose only the eNigma who buys back. And then Will's here. He's going to skew and Ghost Shulk back in and swap it to death for Ghost Shulk. He does have buyback, but that's only because it's on cooldown for another 20 seconds. So I don't think Risa can actually push this to the base. But I think they might just try and storm their middle. Phantasm is, however, down. And Jack is going to go straight on Pain. If they kill Pain off, Pain does have buyback though. Nope, 400 gold. 400 gold short of buyback. So they might just try a suicide push. But Jono, he's up in 2. He's up in 1. Not going to buy back. He's going to wait till he gets to the base. He doesn't want to spend that money if he doesn't have to. Because that will be his daedalus he delays if he does so. Now Antab, he wants to get some collateral. He can only pick John off really. But with that Dagon is pretty hard still. Antab, please don't go for this. This is such a risk. You do this, Antab. You can potentially throw the game. There's a buyback from Gyrocopter. The Midnight Pulse, it has gone down in the creep, went to try to stop it. In fact, Antab gets a 3-man stun. Mana burns well and then blinks out. So a little bit of a cheeky play coming from him. And that's going to stop the push coming from Reason. You know what, I've just been trying to put the buyback off cooldown. In fact, Will still has his bottle at this point, but he has completed the MKB, so he's going to start being able to right-click the Gyrocopter down and maybe even get the mini bashes on him. Gyro still, after the buyback, is so close to getting that Daedalus, and he may as well go all in the next fight because he's not going to have the time to buy back. And there are the Necro units. They're about to run out, though. So they might still wait to push. 62 minutes into this game. 28 for eNigma, 21 for Reason Gaming. 15,000 gold difference now, and the XP difference has dropped way down. Can Reason bring this one back? Can my voice survive another 10 minutes of this game? Who knows? So 6 minutes till Roshan respawns. And Jack is hitting hard. He's actually got 300 damage with Impair on at the moment, and obviously he can't miss a gyro. And with that double damage in bottom, he might bottled. He might be able to do quite a lot in the next fight. But in the next fight happens soon, so he doesn't use the DD rune. 25 seconds till Black Hole's back off cooldown. RP is indeed up. Sonic Wave's up. Phantasm is now up as well for Thomas. We have a quick look at the net worth graph. Which is that one. 29,000 on the Gyrocopter, followed by the eNigma, surprisingly enough, with 21,000. And closely behind him is Jack's Queen of Pain with 19,000. And there here comes the smoke from Reason. Oh, they're looking to cut them off. They're looking to cut them off. We're going to keep an eye on the buybacks. It's only buyback available on Shadow Demon at this point. This is an all-in fight. So Reason, they're going to try and go behind. And Tab needs to pop Vendetta or else they're going to get caught way off guard here. Go Shulk. He has his Daedalus if he flies to Korea. And he's going to waste time doing this. Jack's popped the DD rune. They want to go in. Go Shulk. He's going to get disrupted in the middle. And the blink came in from Jack as well. He's going to pop the BKB. And Ghost just going to instantly start right clicking. And Jack needs to be a bit more manly. Jack's just blinking out of the fight. He's just starting right clicking. He throws the Sonic Wave. Will with a great reverse polarity. Dreadnought actually sitting in the level 3 Sonic Wave as well. And there comes the Black Hole. It's landing on top of Thomas. Jack's taking a lot of damage. Will nearly goes down. And Thomas taking a lot as well. Pain actually jumps inside of Steven. And he jumps back out again. And now Jack, he does manage to kill Rubik at the side. 2 kills going away of Reason. 1 going away of eNigma. And now Jack is actually going to turn it around on Steven. And there's a lot of damage coming out because of the DD rune. And he's going to take him down. Pain and Antab though, they're trying to keep up with Quap now. It will be the slow coming from the open woods. Mana burn as well, doing a lot of damage because of Quap's intelligence. They're still alive, and Quap's going to blink himself into the trees and just keep on right clicking on Pain. There comes the Soul Catcher on John L. But Pain should be able to live through this anyway. So a big fight going away at Reason to stop the push once more. But Jack's taking a lot of damage. He's got to be a little bit careful that Antab doesn't catch him off guard. Mana burn might kill him. Oh, in fact, Will blinks in, skewers him back. And Tabby really wants to get Jack at the moment. He's looking for him, but he doesn't have the mana for the mana. But if he wants to stick charges, he wants him. He will get him! Oh, he chased him down and did kick him off. Great play there. And Pain, he's going to get purged, but he needs to TP out. In fact, he didn't use rage, but he didn't need to. There was no skewer. It was on cooldown quickly. But a great little cheeky pick up there by Antab. Managing to find Jack at the side of play, who did instantly buy back because of it. Maybe a little bit of a rage one, I don't know. But at the moment, it ended up being a 4-for-2 exchange in a way of reason. Only buyback users, Queen of Pains. In fact, there's not many buybacks available on the field at this point. And the big arrow is drawn by Steven. Let's just fucking push top lane. 65 minutes into this game so far, and here we're looking on XP and gold, and getting closer and closer. But I think that's simply because of the levels, though. No, not everyone on eNigma is still. There's still a lot of people that aren't 25. But yeah, 10,000 goes away of reason there, and the 15,000 gold still sitting pretty stably on that one. But right now, I don't think the gold makes that much of a difference. The Gyro has got all of his items complete. As soon as he wants to buy it, there's his Daedalus. He's a fully built Gyrocopter. All of his gold will go towards buybacks now. Or a new BKB. Which I think you'll want to buy. Still 3 minutes on that egg as well. So you're just going to TP back to base. Still no pipe. They kind of need the pipe up on Magnus as well. Mech, of course, has been complete by Fade. In fact, he's got Blink Dagger as well as the Ghost Scepter on Vlad's. So stopping the push coming from Fade. In fact, he's got 269 last hits sitting on that Key for the Light, so he's fairly happy. That's what happens when you play defensive Turtle Cottle. Just get loads of farm. Anyway, we're looking on Thomas. He does have the Manta Star complete. Only a 5-second BKB though. No Jack with the Invis rune. Right, we're looking for people. Pain nearly has the AC complete. In fact, he should be able to buy it now. Recipe is 1300, right? Yeah, you can afford it. But Pain can afford his Assault Cuirass. So if he wants to buy it or save for buyback, I'm not sure, but he's not quite got enough gold for buyback anyway. Still 500 off. Yeah, Jackie still continues to farm out top lane. They're really relying on Jad to become an extra right clicker in this battle because Chaos Knight still, at the moment, it's not enough to bring down 2 carries in the form of Pain as well as Ghost as well. He keeps on taking those Ancients. Farm out that buyback gold. He needs another 1,000 and he will have it ready after he dies. He'll lose about 800 of that gold that he's currently got. Whether they choose to farm that buyback or not is questionable. But look at the damage he's got coming out at the moment. 850 crits. Not quite Phantom Assassin level crits, but still pretty big ones. Bodybuild Gyrocopter's still a scary machine. Imagine if you had him power coming from Magnus as well. Obviously he's putting that on top of the CK. Well, there's Jack's Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain. We shall see what item he goes next as well. Went for the MKB to stop as well, and I think a BKB would really benefit him in these fights. He's getting shut down quite a lot by the Nyx. Well, really needs to get that pipe finished as well. But the reason just can't find the space to get the farm right now. Although I keep saying the gold's slowly trickling back and back, it's just not enough. Have you seen Dread Knight's position right now? He's got the point booster, so he might be going for something like an Aghanim just to give himself some survivability. There goes the Sonic Wave coming from Jack, just on a creep wave. Only on a 40-second cooldown though, of course. And they're waiting for the next Roshan. Any second now, they've obviously got a timer on this one. But who's going to take this Pain? Buy up your AC, my man. Your AC is ready. Obviously, same for the buyback. If he buys up his AC, he can get the Aegis as well. And go short with that Manta Star. Sending his solutions down middle just to keep the push coming. And this is going to be Aegis and cheese on top of this Roshan. But I might want to give the cheese to someone like eNigma if he has the space for it, which currently he doesn't. He can buy his full sheep stick if he chooses to do so. That will give him some extra disable. Really just shut down the Queen of Pain in the fights. As she doesn't, of course, have BKB, and look at the damage coming just from these two. Absolutely melt rush in about 15 seconds or so. That's basically just Go Shork. Now, Will as well as Thomas, they want to go in for the Roshan. But Reason just really aren't with the timing in this game. But Thomas is there, and Antab very close to him, and there goes Rush.
A fine piece of work.
Aegis on Pain. Steven actually puts his ulti all back on the courier, or just dropped it. There's a plate mail on the ground as well. Just throwing their items all over the place, and Antab's got invis. He's ready to initiate this fight. Thomas, don't get caught. And oh, BGG! Steven! completely fails the black hole. Another miskick in the reverse polarity. Doesn't get stolen by Dreadnought. No, he actually got shockwave in that one. But it doesn't really matter at this point because it's Goshock. He gets 4-staff forward. He has a lot of damage coming out. And Thomas actually nearly went down at the front of that one. In fact, even though he PGG'd, it was still Shadow Demon that went down and the fight went Reason's way. There goes a full set of racks. The first one to go down. T3 Tower is going to fall. The Aegis? No. The glyph fortification is going to come up, and it didn't use. The cheese was used by Steven. He was taken very low in that. But Payne survived still with the Aegis. Lift going up on Jack. And Jack is right clicking like a truck on top of that line. Oh, where the hell is Payne in front of this? Payne's right at the front. He's hitting on Thomas. And taking a lot of damage. In fact, there goes the second racks as well. So 2 full sets of racks. In fact, that's mega creeps now. This will be the GG. eNigma will get the mega creeps. So the reason want to hold on or not is questionable. But the biggest moments of this game has to be Steven's PGG play on that eNigma. That's some cracking black holes in this game, but not that final one. And that will be the death of the tier 4 tower. And then they're going to go on the engine. In fact, the reason not giving up, Skew coming in by well, but he's taking so much damage from the Ghost Shark. Just doing crap ton. Thomas really can't keep up with the pressure. And in fact, he stood to cream for his trouble. Ghost Shark completely out of mana, gets mana leads. And then Payne, he just wants to finish Thomas off so they can secure the win. Armlet toggles dangerously. And he will kill him from in the infest. And that's going to be the end of the game. GG, well played, 71 minutes. eNigma beat Reason Gaming. Wow, fantastic game. Stay tuned to the stream, guys. We're going to, well, actually for the in-game stuff, we're going to try and get the stream online as soon as possible. But for now, I'm going to go take a drink. GG, well played, eNigma.